from the State House in Trenton, New Jersey, where the conversation is about tax relief. This is Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Jill Horner, and with me is New Jersey State Senator Jim Whelan of the 2nd District. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
The idea is about tax relief, but there are competing plans at this point. The governor has put forward a plan, but there's also a plan going forward in the Senate at this point. Talk to us a little bit about the difference in the plans. The governor has put forward a plan that is related to income taxes, but the plan is different in the Senate.
Yes, it is. And, you know, to give the governor credit, the good news is that with his State of the State and budget address, he's put this issue on the table. And we are discussing, and I think we will see some real property tax relief, or I hope property tax relief, but either way, you will see citizens in New Jersey paying less in their taxes. The bad news from my perspective, and I think for a lot of people when they've actually looked at the governor's plan and realized, okay, 10% across the board tax cut, a lot of people thought, great, I'm going to get a lot of money. When you analyze it, you find out that an income of $50,000 will get about 10% of their taxes, about 80 bucks a year. That's a slice of pizza a week. You know, you don't get the whole pizza, you don't get any toppings on it, you don't get a drink with it. I mean, it's not a lot of money. It's not going to impact people at all in terms of their lifestyle. If you take that same standard and apply it to the people who do very well, someone who makes $1 million a year, let's say, they get their pizza, but they get to go to Rome to have it because they're going to get $7,000 back. So there's a disproportionate positive impact on the wealthy and less so on those who earn that much less. The plan that Senate President Sweeney has put together, most of the Senate Democrats I think are rallying behind, focuses on property tax. I will tell you that in my constituency and the conversations that I have with people, property tax is the #1 issue, not so much the income tax, it's the property tax. And what that does, it provides a tax credit on the income tax of what you pay in property tax. And when you translate it into what does it mean, it could mean as much as $600, $700, up to $1,000, because it's capped at $10,000 of property tax. 10% of your property tax bill would be a tax credit. Dollar for dollar, comes right off of what you pay. So now, all of a sudden, instead of 80 bucks, that family that's earning $50,000 is going to get, maybe $600, $700.
So it's related to both the property and income taxes. Is that the main difference, as far as you're concerned, in these two plans?
Well, it goes right. It does two things. One, it goes right at property tax, and secondly, I think it really provides some real potential stimulus to working people and to the middle class in New Jersey.
Just as we are starting to see some signs of recovery, though, in the economy, is now the time to look at tax cuts or tax credits or tax relief? Why is now the time to look at these two competing plans and have this conversation?
I think that one of the reasons is that we are overtaxed in New Jersey, particularly on the property tax side. And then that's, we pay the highest property taxes in the nation. And secondly, if we can give, instead of a slice of pizza a week, if we can give someone, instead of 80 bucks, give them $600, $700, it will stimulate the overall economy. And of course, it's capped at $250,000. So again, it's focused on middle class, working class people. I think there's a third plan that's out there, the millionaire's tax. Frankly, we all understand that the likelihood of a millionaire's tax is just about zero. The governor has vetoed it in the past and will veto it again. So there may be some political posturing around that issue, but it's not likely to happen. We would invite people to go to look at the Sweeney plan and decide what's best for them.
Thanks for being with us. We've been talking with New Jersey State Senator Jim Whelan. I'm Jill Horner.